You're listening to Into the Twilight, an independent, listener-supported show. Subscribe at patreon.com/intothetwilight for monthly bonus episodes, weekly shoutouts, a Patreon-only book club, and more. Thanks for support, and now, on with the show.
Now tuning in to Earbud Media, audio for everyone.
This is truly a dichotomy of photos that we have here, and I'm really excited to talk about
We're
it.
going to get into it today.
Right. I mean, this is the human experience right here. So, welcome to Into the Twilight. We are nevertheless persisting.
Oh, yeah.
Here. We're talking about this show, all right?
God, we're back again,
And I am going to do everything that I can to not talk about physical media this week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
going to be a nuisance to everyone in my personal and public life.
Because I know that this is not a current events show. The current events that we talk about are specific to Twilight. And also, I did have to go on eBay and Facebook Marketplace for the first time and try to look up buying a box set of the originals.
Right.
So my algorithm is truly fucked right now.
Sure.
Can I say?
Yeah.
It's recommending a lot of different box sets to me, all of which sound interesting.
Sure. Could be fun. Could be a whole new vibe for you.
I mean, I do love physical media, but it's like, do I want all of the OC? Maybe. I mean, at some point.
It's a worthy question.
Let me get there. Yeah. All right. Let me budget for this.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Yeah. Fucking beep, dude.
I didn't ask for this. How are you?
Hey, I'm here. I feel like we started a little hot, but I appreciate the energy. Speaking of, I guess, forgotten media, one could say.
I'm already so locked in.
Listen, Bravo's got my fucking number. We know this. This is not surprising or new information. However, Peacock has added 2 non-US franchises of The Housewives to streaming. One of which is The Real Housewives of Vancouver.
Oh my God.
And I had no idea this existed. It had 2 seasons and then never again.
Yo.
We were just curious, like, of course, sure, that sounds fun. And Allie, these women are evil. Evil.
I mean,
evil in a way of like, the bar is in hell, right? For the housewives. But there is an emotional depravity that exists on this television program that I am like, I feel like pearl clutching about. Like, it's
the facial expression of this far left woman.
Yeah.
I'm entranced.
Yeah. Particularly the woman in the middle, that is Jody. And she's operating on Mean Girl levels that I have not seen in a very long time.
A moving forehead hates to see these women coming.
Absolutely. And the girl to Jody's right is Mary, who is originally from Toledo, which is hilarious, but then became a musician and then had pop songs go really viral and really popular in Canada. And so she became a Canadian pop star kind of.
Yo.
And the woman also to her right is her best friend of 17 years. And
Holy
Mary
shit.
tells her one helpful comment, looking out of concern of being hey, I'm just nervous about your drinking and I care about you and you're my good friend and I just want you to be okay. And she hears that and goes, okay, my friendship of almost 2 decades, I actually hate you and you're evil and you're bad and I never want to see you again and you're not invited to my birthday party.
Not the birthday party?
It's her son has to go to her and be hey, that's kind of nuts. She should be at your birthday. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I'm your teenage son. What? This woman you've known for almost all of half of your life. What's going on? There's a lot going on here, but it is so spiritually evil in a way that is a little bit refreshing, honestly, but also kind of scary.
Okay, so I'm in a flow state right now. So I'm looking at their fashion.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the brief little bump in some of their hair.
Yeah.
And there are like system, like matrix C numbers going off in my head right now. This has to be like early 10s.
Yeah, or 2012.
Let's go. This feels recession, Obama.
Yes.
The lady in the black dress with like the busty chest has that like light pink lip, and that feels like YouTube beauty era.
Totally.
To me.
Yeah, for sure.
I never knew that there was a Vancouver Housewives. They would call me a lot of slurs.
Sure.
I'm very intrigued.
It's a journey. It's a treat. It is a horror story. It's a lot at once. It's beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bravo.
How are you doing, my dude?
I'm really excited to watch this now, by the way.
Yeah.
I have to scroll so that these women stop staring at
Sure.
me.
Direct eye contact.
Yeah, no matter how I move my body on my desk, they keep looking at me, and I'm really horrified by that.
Mm-hmm.
I was really tempted to bring this last episode of Gastronauts.
Oh, yes.
I'm trying with everything in my might to not bring more dropout content.
Sure.
So this is going to be a really millennial happy thing. I'm aware of that. However, I'm like 99% sure that I have a deviated septum.
Sure.
And I've been trying for several years to mitigate that, especially because every week for 9 years now, we are doing an audio medium.
Right.
And it's important to me to not sound as nasally as possible.
Sure.
So I've been able to kind of lock in and figure out the nighttime part of this so that I can sleep well and get airflow. The daytime part, however, is a little bit difficult, especially this time of year when I have to have the heat on sometimes.
Yeah.
It makes my nose a little bit dry. So I want to shout out who I found this product from, which is someone I've been following for years on TikTok, which is Babs_zone. Who has a similar nasal passage issue. And it is it's specifically this, like, I don't know if it's 3D printed, but it's a nasal dilator.
Mm-hmm.
And it's essentially this thing that you stick into your nose, and it kind of looks like a septum piercing. And what it essentially does is it just helps expand both of your nasal passages so that you're getting more airflow, because some people, like myself, do not have equal nasal passages.
Sure.
So one of them is a little bit more collapsed than the other. And I got this in yesterday, and when I tell you, Cody, I feel like those housewives that go to like Colorado or Utah when they get those like canisters of air.
Yeah.
And they're like high on oxygen. I've never had this much oxygen in my life before.
Oh my God.
The only thing that I can compare it to is when I've had hospital stays and they put those little nubs in your nose.
Sure. Yeah.
Of oxygen, which has always been my favorite, not realizing at the time, right, that I was like under oxygenated.
Sure.
This is great. And I got the one I got a starter pack from Mute. Again, not sponsored, but holy shit, hop in my inbox.
Yeah.
I got the clear one so that if I choose to use this throughout the day, it's not that noticeable, all things considered. I mean, like, you can still see it, obviously, but like, it's a clear, essentially, septum piercing.
Sure. It's pretty cool.
It's a pretty cool thing, right? And like, I don't have this confirmed by a doctor yet. I've been trying over-the-counter things to see if it helps. And in theory, if I get to a place where it's safe enough for me to be able to resolve this medically at some point,
Sure.
I would like to be able to do that. But for now, for getting a starter kit that was less than $20,
Yeah.
because I wasn't sure what size I needed, I wanted to try a couple options. This is making a significant amount of benefit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thankfully, I'm not at a point where it's so severe that I would need like a CPAP or anything.
Sure.
But, you know, being able to breathe is great.
Yeah.
And having access to air is great.
Totally. Yeah.
And it is a very small thing that in about 24 hours has made a significant amount of difference. So I'm loving it. And if this is something that anyone else is experiencing, turns out you don't have to just deal with it.
Hey, that's
There.
great.
Which is good. So I'm glad that companies like this exist. I don't know that I need a septum piercing, but it makes me feel kind of cool.
Yeah, it's an honorary bisexual, you know.
Right, no, exactly. Even though mine is just a medical device. That's
Sure.
there, but it's cool. It's whatever.
Hell yeah.
We have an amuse-bouche of current events. Where would you like to start today?
Oh my word. We have so much.
For real.
Let's do a little Nina Dobrev update.
Yeah, this is a short appetizer.
A little,
the
yeah, a
class.
boosh, a little bite. Because we've talked about this already, but we're just keeping it for the record that we know.
Then we know.
We know. Because she was on a podcast talking about her, female action comedy, buddy comedy sort of thing that she's doing. The One, which is fine and good. And is now also bringing up, on mic at least, more of the combos about the pay equity stuff of Vampire Diaries, which, go off, girl.
Important.
Yeah.
In not shocking,
Mm-hmm.
given what I have continued to learn about the industry,
Yeah.
but given how frequently we have talked about Nina being central to this show
Yeah.
and how many distinct roles she has played, it does piss me off.
Oh, yeah.
She was young, for sure, which also annoys me here.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, for real though, she was playing 3 different roles at one point
Yeah.
in episodes. So fuck off.
It blows my mind. And like, I think it's interesting too of her talking about it more now, of giving sort of that context of time and stuff too, because she's like, yeah, this was even before like Me Too stuff, which, I think we forget in our like cultural consciousness of like when that was, and like how recent that was. And having this sort of like workers' comp labor conversation of someone who is objectively, undisputedly the star of this television program, oftentimes playing multiple roles and like begging and kicking and screaming for like a sheer like the crumb of decency and respect, is
No,
nuts.
literally.
It's nuts.
I'm glad that she continues to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is important. It is frustrating, though not surprising, how little change has happened here.
Totally. Yeah.
So I appreciate you, Nina. And especially because I know that you are currently in revenge mode of like Scorned Earth mode
Hell yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Continue to talk about it. I want to hear it, and I want you to burn bridges right now. So please do.
Go off. Absolutely.
Please do. I am immensely eager to hear your thoughts on this Hollywood Reporter piece.
Yeah. We have a big ol' case to feature here from David Canfield. Thank you so much. We're in proper Chronology of Water go time mode.
Yeah.
I think this is a very well done sort of, what's the word? Like overarching, like her sort of positioning and vibe within Hollywood, I think is really interesting to like get that from like a bird's eye situation of, because once you like list it all in a row, then you're like, oh my God, she's done everything, right? Like, it's so like this has been her life for her entire life,
A creature feature, you might say.
Yeah,
Yes.
certainly. Yeah. And having that sort of agency now of like directing and being in that chair, when so much of your life, even if you were in this for this long, has been predicated by other people and other entities and stuff.
Yeah.
And even this being like pulling teeth a little bit to even get here, right? It's like, woof,
For real. It is. We got some photos in this that made me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to be able to see this in here as well. I think that this is a very exciting time for Kristen. I love getting to see this side of her behind the camera. I mean, of course, I love to see her when she's starring too, but I know that this is something that she's been looking forward to, of like really getting to be behind and creating here as well.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of her. I'm glad that there are pieces that are coming out like this that really list the work that she has done. Like acknowledging like, hey, she's been in the business because she's a she's a nepotism baby. But also like look at her resume. Look at how long she's been in the game and how much she has continued to advocate here as well.
Yeah.
Because I'm really proud of her.
Yeah. There's some really nice moments here too of like her being this like authorial intent and stuff with something, and like this being like her first fully realized thing
Mhm.
of like wanting to even being like, there's like an hour of this that I want to add to this movie. And it's like, girl, this movie is releasing in a month. We can't. Like, thinking of the experience of seeing it as more of like a gallery thing. Like there's a little anecdote of like her making zines for the cast and crew, which is really nice and sweet. And she was talking about like how she needs to kind of like let this one go and live and not be hers anymore and like work on the next thing, which she wants it to be like her and 10 people and her actor friends and just like doing it like Gonzo style, which I love. That's cool.
That is one of the things that I imagine has to be very, I don't know, I think that it is very telling of someone who's had not a perfect experience as an actor.
Yeah.
Because she's definitely had her trauma, but I think that it's very telling that you get to be present enough when you are acting that you want to be behind the camera, because we've seen so many actors who are in such a survival mode that they don't even get to think about that because they're like, I just have to do this job and that's it.
Right.
So I'm very grateful that she's had enough of a support system that she gets to be able to like, I get to do my craft, and then I'm also, thinking about wanting to do what's next as well. Because it's very clear when she's talking about the chronology of water, like I've been thinking about this for a long time. Like I didn't just dream of this at one point and then wake up and want to do it. Like I've been thinking about this for forever, about how folks make the movies here. So I love her. I'm very proud of her. And I'm excited to be able to see it because I know she's been working on this idea for a while.
Hell yeah.
So good. Y'all know how we feel about Spotify, but I know that you did pull some of our audience data.
Yes.
From what looks like was made in MS Paint here.
For sure. Fuck Spotify for real. But they do give us little things of what y'all are listening to in addition to us. And I think that's fun. Yeah. But I think of note here is sort of the power dynamic, the duo really that is this podcast of folks that listen to us. Their top artists are by and large Taylor Swift.
I'm not surprised.
Top audiobook, shocking to no one, was Twilight.
Fork Fountain Kitchen, friends.
Fork Fountain Kitchen. Hey, it's fun. We also got a little Sabrina Carpenter in there. Hosier, that just seems correct because our fans are lesbians.
Yep.
Beyonce.
That is correct.
Great. The good taste,
Here's my only critique that's on here.
Sure.
I don't have any thoughts on The Summer I Turned Pretty because I haven't read it and I don't know. I've only seen various clips from the show and it looks confusing to me. Why is the fourth top audiobook on this data Throne of Glass?
Yeah.
I'm not judging you all for reading because audiobooks are reading.
For sure.
But why the fuck is Throne of Glass on here?
Yeah.
Y'all, come on now. Listen, I know sometimes we say we listen and we don't judge here.
Yeah, but maybe in this case.
I am going to judge this one.
Just a little bit.
I am going to judge this one.
Yeah.
Peace and love. No, this is not. I'm not surprised at all. I think if we had brainstormed this would be pretty close to what I would have put on
For
here.
sure, yeah.
I hope that y'all are taking your antidepressants. Because Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, just checking in. Making sure you're good.
Just make sure that you're taking your antidepressants and your vitamin D. If your doctor says that's okay, and stay blessed. Oh, that's so funny. Since I watched this episode last night, I have been so excited to talk to you about it.
Yeah, dude.
Mainly because I was hoping that I was not alone. And I apparently forgot everything that happened to Rick.
Yeah. I was like, did I miss something? I feel like we're pretty attentive watchers of this program.
Right.
Because I was talking a lot of shit last episode. Our man Rick.
I apparently forgot that he had been turned into a vampire.
Yeah.
And that he was not only turned, but like he is a capital V vampire.
Right.
But then I was like, oh, I guess it's been forever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I didn't remember anymore.
Yeah. Like, we haven't seen our boy Rick in a minute, you know? God forbid I forget that he was changed into an immortal being. God forbid.
Yeah. Because they just casually mentioned it, and I was like, I mean, sure, because who isn't a vampire anymore?
Sure.
Right? But what do you mean? I guess I had just completely forgotten that he was one of the, like, original ones that could just kill whoever he wants whenever he wants.
Of course. Sure.
But they could have just pulled that out of their ass this episode, and I would have been like, okay, sure, I guess. Because it was, I think, 3 seasons ago. It's been a really long time.
Yeah.
All right, sure, Jan. I guess we're going with that. Okay. How did this episode do you?
I love when this school or this show tries to pretend like it cares about school. I love when it's like, hey man, it's been a minute. Remember they're in college? These people haven't been to college.
Some of them didn't.
Yeah, these people haven't been to college properly in eons, surely.
Uh-huh.
And we get a little voiceover from Elena being like, sophomore year, guess it's time to choose my major. And it's like, what are we doing? You were MIA you didn't make it through freshman year. What are we talking about?
You didn't take your finals. What are you talking about?
You were not on campus for the majority of the school year, if I remember correctly. Like, hello?
How many people did you need to compel to start sophomore year? Also, Elena, God bless, what do you mean that you didn't choose your major at all during freshman year?
Yeah.
And maybe I know that this does happen for some people, right?
Oh, yeah.
That they'll just take gen ed classes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not very common.
No. Listen, I will say, as a member of the hop, skipped, and jumped through many different college majors before deciding sophomore and junior year, kind of, it's not ideal because then you have to do a fuck ton of shit. Like, to graduate on time. I had to choose
mine.
Yeah.
I had to choose mine before I started my first quarter of freshman year.
Yeah.
And I had the pleasure of selecting 2 majors. I double majored.
Right.
And I still had to take summer classes to graduate on time as a joke. You know what I mean?
Right. Sure.
On time as a joke. But like, because I wasn't medicated during my bachelor's.
Right.
I double majored and I had to take summer classes to still graduate in time.
Yeah.
So what do you mean, Alina, that you're pre-med at the start of sophomore year and you think you're going to graduate on time? Get the fuck out of here.
That's what's really funny about this, because it's like, okay, choosing a major a little bit later is doable, right? I have done it. It's doable.
It happens.
Yeah. But doing the most rigorously intensive major, which is like pre-med, of like being like, you have so much more school right after this. Like, it is just
100%.
You're already starting from oh God, I'm going to be in school forever kind of deal. And to delay that to sophomore year and start from there is objectively nuts.
That's unreal. And I know that she's a Nepo baby at the school, right? Because her dad went there and everything. Yeah. And also she's a vampire, right? So time doesn't really matter.
Sure.
And also by the way, folks, there's no way that we're going to talk about this episode without talking about substance abuse. So peace and love. So she's on drugs.
Yeah.
During the summer, so that's not really occurring to her, I guess. But like, hey girl, you need Caroline more than ever, and Caroline is having a goddamn crisis.
Yeah,
doing hippie shit out in the park.
Yeah,
so get it together.
God,
I will say though, to Elena's credit, and she doesn't have much this episode, I love that lighter hair on her.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good look for her going crisis mode.
Totally. Yeah.
She looked great this episode. So good job, Nina. I thought that dark hair would only be your thing, but you looked great.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I know we were a little confused during the finale of like, what the hell is going to happen in Mystic Falls?
Yeah.
Are they just going to, never forget and then rebuild in 4 months?
Sure.
That didn't. I thought that the explosion would be a little bit bigger than just the restaurant.
Right. And so casual, too, of being like, yeah, it's just like the grill. Everything else is kind of normal. Like, we can't go there, because the curse or whatever. But, like, we will rebuild, whatever. It's like, what is...
Right.
It's like, okay, sure. I mean, I feel like there was an entire gas line,
A gas line through the whole town. We saw maps.
We saw Damon printed out a map. I remember. Like, I feel like there's maybe a little more destruction than one restaurant.
Are those roads safe? Are the buildings everywhere else safe?
Right.
Because I don't know that you could convince me as a human that those structures are safe now.
Yeah.
We had a whole bomb and just one restaurant went off.
Yeah. Also, incredibly shocking. Sheriff Forbes is alive and doing.
I don't think so. Actually, that feels fake to me. How is she not still in rehab? Doing physical therapy
Completely.
4 months after.
Right. Like, I could entertain a universe in which Rick, helped her from that situation and she was in intensive physical therapy and, hospitalized for a good minute. But she's up here sprightly, fucking running around like nothing happened. You were, in the situation, like the prime circle of explosion.
Right.
Dude. What?
I mean, how much... I guess they're just going with the fact that one of them, if not all of them, gave some vampire blood and helped heal her. My issue with that theory is last episode, we saw all of them in the cemetery. All of the people that had been resurrected, including Caroline.
Yeah.
And then Liz was still in the broken restaurant.
Right.
Under rubble.
Mm-hmm.
So, is she a ghost?
Yeah. It's a valid question.
I don't think so, because I know that the spell was preventing it can only be humans in there, right? Only the fucking, what is it, the star-bellied sneeches or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you are asking me to believe a lot.
Yeah.
Because she was real gone girl there.
Incredibly.
Everyone else in that restaurant was charred to bits.
Totally.
And this woman with the power of the law survived? What is that?
It's truly nuts. It's nuts.
I don't know, man. But okay.
Love and light, I guess.
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ.
It's so weird. Also, now she's just spending because she doesn't have crime in her town, right? Not supernatural crime. She's just busting people for drinking out in the woods.
Yeah, she's really operating in mall cop area right now, and that's tough for her, She's the crime rate is down. They don't have any more supernatural crimes, no murders.
Dude, I'm so glad that you said that, because the group that Matt is running with right now gives such Paul Blart energy.
True. So true.
Because what do you mean that you're running around the border of this town? For what? You're just gonna run off crime? What the fuck is this?
What is this weird small town militia that is going on? Of
no, for real.
Matt and the bros. What?
Matt should, first of all, he is yoked right now, which is confusing.
Yeah.
But Matt on a Segway does feel like Endgame for him. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to give him a little credit because Matt is not at the bottom of my shit list anymore.
Sure.
And he is the only person that ran over to help that girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember her name. The girl that Elena was munching on.
Right. Sarah, I think.
I think Sarah. And so what do you mean you have this whole militia that can do marathons?
Right.
But your awareness of someone running into town with their neck chopped up, he's the only one that sees it? Fuck off. I don't understand. Yeah. Y'all piss me off. So I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Also, one more thing about Matt. He's now he was a parent of his mom, right? He was a parent of Vicky.
Yeah.
he never really had a childhood because he was a parent. And now he's parenting Jeremy
Yeah.
in a house that he has now as, I think, 20, if I'm keeping up with their ages correctly.
Sure.
And this man can never rest. So I try to give Matt a little bit of sympathy because, like, as a human, he is a single mom that works 2 jobs. You know what I mean?
For real. And this is his first taste of normalcy is a stretch, but like a non-supernatural fueled existence for like a brief moment, you know? And that has to be a lot at once when this has been how you've lived through the world as the sole human
for real.
with a bunch of supernatural friends. Like, that's a lot.
The crash out that he had on Sarah, where he was like, I've died 15 times. You need to get your shit together.
He's been running. He's run through. He's fucking going through it.
He's like, you don't know pain, okay?
Yeah.
It was so good. I don't like to defend men easily, but Matt has earned his keep in this town.
Sure. He is working out here.
He is. Yeah. Unlike these chuckle fucks at Whitmore.
God.
I was unclear when we looked at that photo last week what the context was.
Sure.
And
this little confrontation. It also looks like it's going to be like a West Side Story, like dance battle kind of vibe.
And it kind of was.
Sure.
It kind of was,
Yeah.
actually. It's wild to me that the showrunners, I don't know if those are the showrunners or just the writers, but they were like, you know what we should do is we should bring Rick back. And they're like, oh yeah, like what's his big deal going to be now? Oh, he's just going to be a teacher again?
Great.
Okay. That's it?
But now, college professor doing occultism studies. Whoa.
On this big-ass chalkboard, he's just going to write occult on it.
Mm-hmm.
He is more geared towards a college professor to me than a high school teacher.
Yeah.
So it does fit better.
Yeah.
His whole, like, over it vibe.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that's different about him. He's still just the lore guy.
Right.
What do you got for me, Rick, that's different this time? Other than now you just hate your life a little bit more.
Right. You took Damon's place in line, and I need you to start acting like it. What are you doing here? Show me something.
I don't mind it right now, but what's your deal now? How are you helping? Because right now you're just yelling at a lot of kids, and that could have been anyone.
Sure.
Tyler's just, he's trying to make his whole, like, oh, I'm angry, a character trait, when that's been Tyler since we met him.
Yeah,
in
yawn.
season 1. And it's just like, okay, Tyler.
That's all we got, huh? Great.
And the fucking witch twins.
Yeah.
Luke is a plug now.
Okay, this whole situation is nuts because, listen, should Luke feel guilty about inadvertently / kind of deliberately killing Damon and setting him to the other side? For sure, right? For sure. But now, him and Elena are in this weird, like, codependent, like, trauma-bonded dealer relationship that is aggressively hostile, like, for on both parties. And
agreed.
And now Elena is just like trying to get her fix because these fucking mushrooms or whatever that Luke has makes her hallucinate, and she can see Damon and feel him and whatever, and like feel connected to the spirit of him.
Right.
And
it's very New Moon.
It's very
this
New Moon
episode.
coded for sure. And at some point, like, because, like, this is not a friendship, right? They don't fucking know each other or care about each other at all. They have nothing in common. They have whatever. They were just in a situation at the same time. That is kind of his fault. And so now she's like, hey, man, like, you got to get me more of that shit because, like, you killed my boyfriend. And, like, it's all your fault. And we're going to do the song and dance forever. And it's like, Elena, we actually cannot do the song and dance forever because even though we don't know that much about Luke, really, he does seemingly have some sort of moral compass of like, hey man, this is actually getting into territory I'm not loving. I don't love this, and you can't just guilt me to give you drugs more that you're gonna like go off into wherever the fuck you go with this. Like, what has happened?
Right. No, I think that I agree with you that he should feel guilt.
Yeah.
Because he did a pretty shitty thing.
Sure.
That he felt justified for, right? He was trying to take care of his sister, but it was a dick move.
Right.
And he should have felt that guilt for, I don't know, a month of the 4 months.
Right.
Like, trying to make it up to people around him.
Sure.
But now, he's her plug. He got her addicted to these meds. And they're not just causing these hallucinations, but they're also giving her the munchies.
Yes.
The human munchies, which is not good.
The human munchies at a unprecedented rate we've ever seen. Like, she's like blacking out, basically, and going out feasting on real people, you know, which she was like, hey, it's cool, I'm in med school, I'm doing pre-med, I have access to the blood bank. I'm like, so chill. The whole squad is like, blood up, we're good, everything's going great. And then she like blacks out from hallucinations and then goes fucking Ripper mode. They even gave her a little nickname of her own. She gets a nickname. That's fun.
Yeah, it was like the border lurker, or
something like that. It was nuts. That was so funny too, being like, "Oh my god, that's you!" Like, like Caroline's like, "My mom has been trying to find this fucking like person who's been killing people, and it's fucking you, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, and Caroline was so disappointed too because she's like, it's essentially someone who's vandalizing bathrooms, right? Like tagging freeways. And she's like, this is you, Elena?
Right.
Come on,
man.
It's Nina's really on one.
Yeah.
This episode. Because at first I was like, damn girl, another voiceover, you know? Because she's like, this summer is going to be my year. And then we see her talking to fucking this hallucination, which is not great.
Yeah.
And it's very sad to see. Especially because at first you're not sure that it's a hallucination. Because Jeremy can see ghosts. Those are real people.
For sure.
That are there. So at first I was like, damn dog, is that actually Damon? And then it's not.
Yeah.
Because he's being way too forgiving.
Yeah.
And we know that real Elena wouldn't just want to see Damon.
Right.
She'd want to see Bonnie too.
Yeah.
And we don't see Bonnie. And I really liked the conversation that we have in the car. Where he's like, hey dog, where's Bonnie in all of this?
Yeah.
Like, it's just you that's talking. And she's like, shut up.
Don't worry about it.
And then when they flipped, when she's feeding on Sarah, and he's like, you need to stop. And she's like, for sure, homie. I absolutely will.
Yeah.
And she's not stopping.
Like, after this one, for sure. Totally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and then when they talk in the, I don't know if it's a chapel, and she's like, this is the last time for sure.
Right.
And then he doesn't go away. Oh, it was so painful.
Yeah.
Because it's her subconscious. And so she's like, Damon as her in that moment is like, this isn't going to be the last time. Like, what happens when, you know, tomorrow or 3 hours from now, you change your mind and you go back to Luke for more.
Yeah.
It's so painful. Because this whole thing, and it Caroline talks about this more at the end, but like everyone here is grieving. And it's so clear how much she's not fine right now.
Yeah.
Because she's just, she can't accept that he's not here anymore.
Yeah. And it's like, we have obviously seen Elena go through the horrors of every form of grief imaginable, right? Girl is run through here in this department. Even like Liz is being like, hey, can you like back the fuck off of Elena for a second? Because she's kind of going through, she's witnessed all the horrors, right? It's like, and it is, obviously there's a limit that has been passed many times at this point, right? Or pushed against. And this kind of coming in like a full crescendo of like, oh fuck, like inability to conceive of it and how to move forward, right? Like every other one, like even if it's taken a long time, and obviously everything takes time, but like this one feels so unimaginable and like all encompassing that it's like breaking her. She's like a broken human being. And like, yeah, it's just like we're in this zone of also, and everyone's like trying to process this by themselves, right? Like, I think Caroline was very astute in being like, because she's leaving Stefan voicemails, who's also on a fucking side quest of avoidance, right? Of their issues.
Yeah, okay. I'm so glad that you mentioned that, by the way. I want to get back to Alina in a second.
Yeah.
But Stefan on this fucking Grease Lightning side quest
Dude.
right now? What is this?
The
I know that
lengths
he's
that men will
working
go
with-
to not process their emotions and go to therapy
I'm
remains
so fucking done
true.
with this dude. I know that he's working with Rick right now. Like, he's on Ivy. Seems to be a witch. Like, he's trying to tap a lead.
Yeah.
And if right now, right? But when we see him under a car, I'm like, Stefan, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Can you get a job? Like,
for real.
can you work this case?
God.
But he's not answering anyone's calls. And when we hear and we see Caroline's voicemail to him, and then he just snaps his phone like Edward in New Moon. Get wrecked, Stefan.
The audacity is nuts.
It pisses me off.
Yeah.
But to Alina, though, it's sad because we've seen multiple times that her go-to mechanism with grief is forget it.
Yeah.
She did it with Jeremy. She did it when Jeremy died, right? She turned off her emotions. And then she's asking Rick again here to, like, he's the only one that can compel vampires. And it's so sad to understand what she's going through. I don't blame her for it.
No, yeah.
But to know that, like, in times of this stress, that is her go-to is like, I cannot process this.
Yeah.
I need to push it down.
Yeah.
It sucks so bad.
Yeah, dude.
I'm very curious, by the way, about Ivy.
Yeah.
If she's not a witch, like if Stefan's not doing that, I'm gonna laugh really hard. Like if that's just, he was like, I need to just have some sex while I'm searching or whatever. That'll be really funny.
Trust the process, okay? I have a method.
Right. No, that'll be really good.
God damn.
That's so good. I need to know your thoughts about the very end of this, because what the actual fuck?
Hey, what's going on, folks?
What is this?
Can we just be real? Can we be so for real right now?
What is happening?
What are we doing here?
Hello? Hello? What is this? What is this?
I'm picking up the phone and no one's on the other end. Nobody can hear me. Nobody's listening.
What do you mean? I don't understand. Hello? Madonna?
Oh.
I was giggling. I was screaming.
They
I was
were
crying.
vibing.
There was chemistry.
There was chemistry there. Listen, I get it. I get the folks. I get the shippers. I understand. I see the vision. Because they're kikiing over breakfast in who knows where. Who knows what.
So they got zapped, they got souped.
Yeah.
Last episode.
Yeah.
And presumably I had to find out from the wiki.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew from the song, I knew from the Madonna song.
Yeah.
And because it's the title of this episode.
Right.
I knew from the song that it was released in 1994.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was born.
Uh-huh.
But I found out from the wiki that apparently these two are in 1994.
See,
But we don't know this. They're just in a cabin
yeah.
together, and it's out of nowhere. They're making pancakes,
Yeah.
and Damon is putting smiley faces on Bonnie's pancakes,
Yeah.
and she doesn't like it, and he still does it. What?
They're literally living the, like, hallucinations that Elena was having about Stefan of, like,
Right.
when they were, like,
Right.
in their, like, you know, domesticated, like, what could have been sort of era or whatever. And then it's happening with Damon and Bonnie. And I have 1 million question marks and a couple of exclamation points.
I have butterflies in my chest right
Yeah.
now.
I didn't think they would give us this. I thought too greedy of me to even hope for, to even imagine as a fantasy, right?
Right.
But here we are.
I completely agree.
On the Jumbotron. My delusions just played in front of me. What?
I felt like, it just had, oh no, there's a fan vid at the end of this.
Yeah, someone actually put a fan cam in the edit and it's on Peacock.
Hey, Peacock, did you know that there's a fan vid at the end of this episode? That's weird, right?
God damn.
I'm unwell.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
I'm giggling, and it was, dare I say, like Folgers commercial energy.
Yeah, I did give that a little bit. Unfortunately, yes.
And I'm not. I don't know what to think. I'm unwell. I'm curious. I'm excited. It's also just an absolute dichotomy, like everyone up above is dealing, on this other plane is absolutely grieving, struggling, and here they are making banana pancakes.
And they're like, we're chill, actually. We're good. We're
right,
so good.
We're vibing.
We found domestic bliss in the afterlife. It's awesome.
Right. I mean, to be honest, though, like if I got zapped back to 1994 right now, are you kidding?
Yeah.
My spending power would be unreal.
God, I'm going to make some investments. That's for sure.
A household home being $100,000. Not to say that I want to deal with Bill Clinton right now,
sure.
but
yeah.
I mean, grocery prices alone, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Also, I could go back and talk to Stephanie and be like, hey, maybe don't, right? Yeah. There's going to be this band that comes out called My Chemical Romance. Don't.
It's really important that you don't listen.
No, you can listen, but maybe don't pull out your laptop and publish whatever you create there for me and my well-being.
Right.
There. Damn. What could have been? I'm so excited for whatever this is.
Yeah, it's a real start to a season. I'll say that.
No, I was absolutely shocked, which is great. The title of next week has me.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm about to say something bad because it's yellow lead better, and
that's tough.
What is that? That feels like a bad word somewhere. Yeah. But it looks like Enzo's back, and I'm very excited about that because Enzo's is real now.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to see him this episode. He was like, bye, bitch.
Yeah. Where's my diva?
Right. Did he just decide to, go to Atlantic City and say, fuck all y'all?
Right. Honestly, valid.
So I'm very curious.
I get it.
No, I would do the same thing, honestly. I'm very curious. But hopefully Caroline gets her mojo back.
Yeah.
I'm very curious. But we have some amazing patrons to thank. Would you like to start us off?
Absolutely. Thank you to Greg Lautner.
Ooh, thank you to April Dobrev.
Ooh, thank you to Sean Salvatore.
Ooh, thank you to Megan Pattinson.
Oh, thank you to Katia Karp.
Ooh, thank you to Genevieve Morgan.
Ooh, thank you to Danielle Burke.
Ooh, thank you to Janae Bennett.
Ow. Thank you to Dan Seklos.
Ooh, thank you to Emily Ozera.
Ooh. And last but certainly not least, thank you to Jaylene Ivishkov.
Ooh. So I have a fan fiction for you today. This is by the author. It looks like their name is It's Hot Shit, but there's no I in shit. So it's Hot SHT.
Love.
Because apparently maybe AO3 doesn't allow you to say shit.
Sure.
In your
that seems
username.
fair. Yeah.
This is titled Selfish. And the summary of this is post season 5 finale. Damon and Bonnie were ready to die, to leave everything and everyone behind. Despite all their damaged history together, one moment will redefine their entire relationship. What happens when fate has other plans? And this, my friends, has over 140,000 words.
Damn. Okay.
So if you really want to hit your flow state, it looks like it's hot shit is there for you.
Wow.
So I'm so curious because I have seen that ship Bayman on AO3 for a while now.
Right.
And I just thought that it was I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
For sure.
Now I see it.
Damn.
And if that is where this season is going, then I am truly locked in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, friends, I have 2 seasons of these Vancouver housewives to keep me company.
Oh, yes.
And I am going to rush off and start them immediately. So tell your friends about the show. Tell your family about the show. And take care of yourselves. As we've seen with our data, take your meds.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
And as we say here in the Pacific Northwest,
get bit.
ooh.
Ow. You've been listening to Into the Twilight, an independent production by Earbud Media. You can support the show by subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/intothetwilight or rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. You can send us a backstory or a fanfiction at intothetwilightshow@gmail.com. Our music is by Eli Krause, and our art is by Maddie Padilla. You can find me on Twitter at Cody Corral and Allie at Many Are the Stars. Thanks for listening.
You've been listening to Earbud Media Production. Earbud Media, audio for everyone.